Welcome to the Survivor Mitzvah Project's mobile application experience. It's an exciting new approach to teaching the Holocaust in sync with the digital age, where mobile apps are the main source of entertainment, news, and social connection. By engaging in the medium of choice, we are able to reach an audience that might otherwise disengage with the traditional siloed approach of today's educational pathways. It's called the Holocaust in the East. Unlike the Holocaust in Western and Central Europe, where Jews were deported to ghettos and concentration camps, most Jews in the Soviet and Eastern European zones were shot, and the overwhelming majority were massacred at designated killing sites in or near their own homes by predominantly local ethnic nationalist militias who played the central role in their executions. The Holocaust in the East mobilized a considerable proportion of the local population as co-perpetrators. This mobile app seeks to educate its users about this side of the Holocaust. It's a comprehensive, interactive Holocaust educational platform that uses web, mobile, and social activities to teach and share information about the Holocaust and Holocaust survivors. When you first start, you're going to be able to create an account or sign in. We will have a platform that allows you to interact with the website as well as the mobile app. In fact, that's where we'll pull a lot of the content from. And that allows us to be very flexible in the delivery of the content, the number of stories, and locations. We'll go ahead and click sign in and provide an email and password. First, you'll be introduced to Zane Busby, founder of the Survivor Mitzvah Project, who will present a video of her trip to Eastern Europe and how you'll be involved in your own journey. Now we'll go to the main menu. By embarking on a journey-style adventure in Eastern Europe, users learn about the historical and present-day events surrounding the Holocaust while earning passport stamps and level badges and sharing their experiences through social media, creating a sense of learning competition among peers while allowing individuals to proceed at their own pace. The gamification of the learning experience is a proven and powerful method for improving and stimulating the learning process, and it helps teachers manage, motivate, and engage their students. Okay, when we get to the main menu, there are several things you can do here. You can check out your account settings. You can get help on how to use the app. If you're in a classroom setting or if someone has created a group journey, you can click on Join a Group. You can also create your own group experience. But for this demo, let's start a personal journey. When you take a personal journey, we will randomly select locations for you so that you can come back at any time to finish the experience. And when you're done, we can create a whole new journey with content culled from the Survivor Mitzvah Project's travels and interviews with Eastern European survivors. So let's hit start. Every new user will first see these information cards to onboard them into the experience. It explains a little about the app and its purpose. Travel with the Survivor Mitzvah Project throughout Eastern Europe, visiting Holocaust survivors who share their stories of survival. And between each location, you'll experience flashbacks from the perspective of a survivor. Through engaging imagery and immersive sound, you'll experience the events leading up to the Holocaust and how these survivors found hope. We'll talk about how we deliver help by delivering food, money, firewood, and medicine to the survivors. Later in the app, we'll even talk about how donations play a role in aiding the efforts of the Survivor Mitzvah Project, and how the mobile app plays an integral role in not only engaging the user, but allowing them to participate in how their donations are used. Okay, when you first enter the app, and you come to the map scene, you'll see an animation of a plane delivering you to Belarus, as indicated at the top of the view. Over to the right, you'll see the time spent in your journey, the actual time. And if you remember the immensely popular Oregon Trail application, a user could spend several minutes in a location without realizing that this might actually be several hours or days worth of traveling and production work. The incrementing time gives the user an idea of how many days an actual journey might take. Here in the main menu, you can view unlocked videos and letters and see where you are in your journey. Let's click on the location Belarus. In each location, you'll get three main objectives: a story that you read about the survivor, actual video interviews with the survivor, and a letter from the survivor that you can read or listen to. So let's click on stories. The story would connect you with the survivor and their lives before, during, or after the Holocaust. In the story, The Girl Who Could Draw, for example, a young girl finds herself caring for her family by drawing portraits of Nazi soldiers in exchange for rations. She begins her story by connecting with her young audience. I was only 13 when we were forced from our home. I had only the clothes on my back and a satchel of lightly worn pencils and paper. Each story brings into focus the deeply human lives of each survivor and tries to let our younger audience empathize with the storyteller. Once you've completed a story, come back to the location card and see that the objective has been completed by this little check mark. Now, the videos provided by the Survivor Mitzvah Project can then be viewed. These are intimate views of timelines, historical context, and emotions directly from the mouths of survivors. It's a unique experience that puts each user in the living room with a Holocaust survivor. They can explore their environment and their country. Next, you can read a letter from the survivor or even listen to it from the actual survivor or by voice talent. And these eyewitness accounts chronicle the trials and tribulations faced by individuals trying to survive during the Holocaust, as well as their hope in finding trusted friends through it all. Flashbacks. Once all the objectives have been completed, you're presented with a flashback. And you'll learn about the Holocaust through vivid imagery, transporting you back through time to experience a timeline of events in every country, specific historical context, and unique perspectives through riveting testimony. This flashback highlights the story of a survivor in 1942 who relied on the generosity of their neighbors to hide and protect them during the Nazi invasion. Now, when you return to the map, you'll see that your next location is unlocked and that you've received a passport stamp for your progress. If you've had the opportunity to make a donation on the platform, the mobile app will detect and provide you with a unique opportunity to determine how your money will be used. We encourage users to take action by joining the SMP humanitarian efforts to bring emergency aid to the last survivors of the Holocaust. And by taking this additional step, the user can enter a breakdown of where they want to send their money, which is very unique to applications or even platforms that are currently out there. And when they're done, they'll know that 100% of their money is going directly to survivors in one or more locations, and that they can return to the Survivor Mitzvah website at any time to donate more. More so, the user is taking action and engaging with the Survivor Mitzvah Project above and beyond a single donation. So back in the map, you'll see that your personal journey continues to other countries. Our next step is Moldova and contains the 3 basic objectives, but you'll also see here that there are 3 satellite locations related to Moldova. And these can unlock stories, photo galleries, videos, audio presentations, and more. Explore old synagogue ruins, mass graves, deserted villages, or go into bunkers. The group experience, from an educational perspective, allows teachers to include multiple students in the same journey. Each student can progress at their own pace, while the teacher can monitor and interact with them throughout the journey. And if you remember, an individual user can also create a group experience. As a user completes locations, they will unlock any videos that were included with that location. Whether from the video objective or from satellite objectives at a location, each video features a Survivor Mitzvah Project experience where you meet and visit with a survivor or explore their country. And a user will be able to revisit those videos at any time as long as they've been unlocked. Share the videos and track how many videos remain in the journey. Users can even save completed journeys so they can revisit any of the videos and letters in those archives. Tapping on letters takes us to the letter view. Here, letters from survivors are their personal and eyewitness accounts of what happened during the Holocaust. These are also unlocked as you complete locations throughout your journey and can be reread at any time, just like videos. Here in progress, the user can collect and share passport stamps from the various locations they've completed. They can also see the number of locations left to visit. And additionally, badges can be earned and shared for achieving certain levels of learning or viewing additional objectives in each country. So we hope this gives you an overview of the important educational experience this app delivers through a series of dynamic adventures as well as the contribution it makes to a modern-day forum on social justice, tolerance for cultural differences, and an appreciation of human commonality while standing as a reminder to confront evil wherever it takes a hold. Now, more than ever, it is imperative that we share thoughtful stories through meaningful engagement in a medium that can be easily adapted by schools and young students. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions, you can email Zane Busby directly at survivormitzvah@gmail.com.